Happy Valentine's Day to you. In this video, as I told you yesterday, I'm going to share a very special message with you, and then at the end, I'm going to give you a very special offer to get into the paid community of awesome husbands. So, what's the message? The message is this: the message is there is nothing wrong with your match. I understand that probably you are in the same house, your wife doesn't talk to you, probably you're having fights and arguments, probably you're separated, she doesn't want to come back, probably she has applied for divorce. No matter what it is, there is nothing wrong with your marriage. And the biggest mistake people make is to think that there is something wrong with their marriage and move on without giving it a good shot and in a right way. So that's the reason this is the shocking fact that you would come across if you go to the net. What is the shocking fact? This is the shocking fact. This is the divorce rate in the US. In India, the divorce rate is much less, but I'm looking at the pattern. The divorce rate for the second marriage is higher than the divorce rate for the first marriage. The divorce rate for the third marriage is higher than the divorce rate for the second marriage. And why does this happen? Why do people make the same mistake again and again? By marrying the wrong person? The truth is, they're not marrying the wrong person. What they don't understand is that they have the same problem again and again, and it's not a different one. And if they don't learn the science behind relationships, things go wrong. Why? And what is that one problem? The problem that you will have in your marriage, no matter who you get married to, how many times you get married to, is basically this: you will start your marriage on a romance stage. For some people, this romance stage lasts for weeks and months and years. For some people, it even ends before the wedding itself. But the truth is, no matter who you get married to, how many times you get married to, no matter whatever permutation combination you use, your romance stage is supposed to end and you get into power struggle stage. 7 out of 10 marriages across the globe never cross this power struggle stage. And that's why all the jokes that we have about marriage are negative. All the sayings that we have about marriage are negative because most people's experience of their marriage is power struggle. Now, how do you get out of the power struggle and move to the next stage? And that's where you got to learn relationship science. And only when you learn relationship science, you can move from power struggle to mature love. Because our brain works on two big principles. The first principle is the third law of Newton. What is that? Every action has equal and opposite reaction. That is, whatever your spouse is doing right now is a reaction to your action. And then there's a second principle. The second principle is our brain hides our action and highlights our partner's reaction. And for that reason, you're not able to find out what action of yours is creating the reaction in your spouse. And the only way you can find out what action that is by learning relationship science. And if you are somebody committed, if you are somebody serious, then here is a special path for you to move from power struggle, fights, arguments, separation, going through a divorce to love and laughter. Just like so many men in our community. I'm going to share some of these stories a little later. So, what is this journey is going to be as soon as you get into the program? You start as soon as you get in, you become a starter. You start learning, you become a love learner. Then you start bringing back love. You become a love igniter. And when you have an amazing connection, you become a love winner. And finally, you become a love legend. The path that you have to walk and the path or the journey that your wife has to make, I'm going to explain it right now. And then I'm going to talk about the program and I'm going to give you a very special offer. The journey that you're going to take is this. Right now, you are hurt. Your wife is hurt. You feel like a victim. Your wife feels like a victim. And if you go round and round out here, your marriage is going to end. But if you take the leadership, if you take the initiative, if you start learning, you will move from being hurt to being a hero. And then you start re-establishing contact with your wife. And then your wife will notice and she's going to doubt. You're going to strengthen the bond. And when you strengthen the bond, your wife is going to resist. But you're not going to give up because of the community that you have, the live session that you attend. You're not going to give up. And because of that, you develop trust. Your wife develops trust towards you. And then she starts dating with you. And finally, you have an awesome marriage. How does the program help you that you're going to get in with a special offer that is going to end at 10 o'clock? The way the program is going to get, um, when you get into the program, this is how it's going to go. The first course that you're going to get is Awesome Marriage Blueprint. What does Awesome Marriage Blueprint helps you to do? When you go through this video program, you learn the science behind relationships. You're going to understand what is really happening in your wife's mind. Why is she behaving the way she is doing? Why she hates your parents? What do you need to do to move from being a disaster to master? What makes the three fundamental reasons why your wife fights with you? How do you build connection with your wife and her parents? All that is covered in Awesome Marriage Blueprint. The next thing that you get is Manage Anger Challenge. There are three things you get out here, because you got to learn to manage your anger and your wife's anger. And if you don't know how to manage your anger and your wife's anger, you can never move from power struggle to mature love. And there are three things you get here. One is you get the first thing you get is the ebook. The second thing you get is the anger style questionnaire. And the third thing you get when you get into the program is the 7-day challenge. So this is Manage Anger Challenge. The third thing is Awesome Marriage Separation to Connection. This is where you learn how do you connect with your wife. If you are physically and emotionally separated, that means you're living in two different houses, then how do you come closer? And if you are living in the same house and there is no love, then how do you bring back love from fights and arguments? So that is Awesome Marriage Separation to Connection. The next course you will get is Awesome Marriage Forgiveness Formula. You got to forgive your wife and her parents if you want to move from power struggle to mature love. If you want to connect with your wife, if you want to have a great relationship, you got to forgive them. But is it easy to forgive them? The answer is no. You cannot, it's not very easy to forgive them. And that's where this course, which is rooted in relationship science and it's also rooted in neuro linguistic programming, will help you. The next thing that you get is Awesome Marriage Trust Building Formula, where you learn how to build trust. The next thing is all the interviews of our community. It's called Love Legend Interviews. You also get Awesome Marriage Solution Library, where you find answers to most of your questions. Then the Love Igniters interview, where you're going to listen to all the recordings of all the successful couples who have come together, created an amazing relationship. I interview them and you get the access to that. You get access to Love Winners interview, where again, the couples who are together and they start having a great marriage, I interview them, ask them what exactly did they do. So you get Love Winners interview. And then every week there's a live session. It happens on a Monday. So on a Monday session, when you get access to the Monday live session. As long as I'm doing this session, you will be part of it. So what happens in this session? In this session, I do Q&A. In this session, I teach you the advanced stuff. In this session, the other men who had been bringing back connection, bringing back love, they take the session. In this session, I invite other experts to do sessions for you. So this is the live session. The next thing is Mission to Mature Love Challenge. Is a 6-week challenge that is repeated. And every week I give you one concept to learn and one task to complete so that you build connection with your wife. And finally, we have a secret support group called on Facebook. It is only for the paid members of our community, where anonymously you can ask questions and we have experts on our group who answer your questions. So the total value of this is 87,989 and the regular price is 9,999. So before I give you access to all this, I want to share some stories with you. The pictures are blurred to maintain confidentiality. This is sent by one of the men who has been together with his wife, but there was no love, there was no connection, but the love is coming back right now. And this is what he shares. He says, with the three best ladies of my life, and the three best ladies are his wife, his mother-in-law, and his daughter. Isn't it amazing? This is from one more of the awesome husbands. He says 10 days spent with my wife and children in Jaipur and Sariska Wildlife Sanctuary allowed me to deposit tons of love rupees in all accounts. So what you see over there is himself, his wife, and his two children. This is with one of the awesome husbands who has already been legally divorced. There was no love, there was no connection. He was not allowed to meet his kid often. And this is what he shares. He says, beautiful moments of my life. Yesterday, as she wishing me Merry Christmas day before yesterday, as I also shared it to my daughter in this group. I'm grateful to Coach Val, sir, for his positive notes. We are becoming more confident that we can bring back a love with our family in real sense. Thank you, sir. Now, this is from one more awesome husband. He was not allowed to, is allowed to meet his son, which was not happening earlier. And he's saying, I'm grateful to my wife for allowing Ishan to meet Dada Dadi and for a short outing. Yesterday, Ishan visited Dada Dadi. After 1 year, had food and emotional moment for both of them as they miss him. This is from one more awesome husband. He says enjoying speedboat with family at Dam Dam in Vai. Now this is the power of this whole journey. And the reason I'm doing this is because learning relationship science has transformed my life. It has brought so much of connection, so much of love. It has made both of us best friends of each other. And I want that to happen to you. But there is one condition. The condition is this journey is not for you if you are somebody who wants to blame or criticize your wife. If you are somebody who is not willing to learn. But if you are somebody who wants to learn, who wants to understand relationship science, and really want to take leadership of taking his marriage from power struggle to mature love, then just like these men, I invite you to this amazing journey. Just like this man who says, "Good evening, Val. As today is my son's birthday, together with my wife, we celebrated it. It happened only due to your coaching." Probably right now, your wife is not with you, or you're not enjoying with each other's company. And this is what the message is for you. This is from one more man. He says, "Want to share a good news with you. My spouse is coming to live with me on 19 December. Probably you're not together right now. And this is for you. If he can do it, why not you?" This is from one more man. They were together, but there was no physical intimacy. And he says, "My wife invited me to be physically intimate with her last night." Probably you don't have this kind of physical intimacy and you want it with your wife. And this program will help you to get there. The As I told you, this whole program, which includes courses, the interviews, Q&A, solution library where you find all the answers, and also the live sessions, 2 live sessions on Monday and Tuesday, and finally a secret group where you can ask questions anonymously and find your answers. So the total value of this whole bundle is 87,989, and the regular price of this is 9,999. And at the masterclass, people pay 40% off. That is 5,999. So when I have the live masterclass on Wednesdays as well as on Sundays, people pay 5,999 to get into the program, the silver membership. Right now, only on this Valentine's Day, as a special offer, you're not going to pay 9,999. You're not even going to pay 5,999. Only till 10 p.m. you're going to pay 50% off. That is, you're going to pay only 4,999. That is $115, and only till 10 p.m. So if you are somebody who is committed and who wants to get into this program, who wants to learn how do you bring back love, how do you take your marriage from power struggle to mature love, this is your opportunity. So I'm going to give you a link just in a while. But before that, let me show you what happens when you click on that link or go to that link. When you go to this link, you'll come to a page which looks like this. Over here, enter your name, enter your email ID, enter your WhatsApp number, enter the state, which state you are from, and the program. Click on Awesome Marriage and then click on Pay. You can use credit card, you can use debit card, you can use Google Pay, you can use net banking, EMI options are there. You can use any of these methods and make the payment. And once you make the payment, you will be redirected to a page which looks like this. So once you come to this page, it says, "Congratulations, your payment has come in." There's a video, you can watch that video. And also there are login details which are given. Click on the video, watch it first. You'll understand how to get in. You'll also get a WhatsApp message from me. Follow the instructions which are given there. And then tonight we are going to have a very special session. It's a Tuesday, so we'll have the Mission Tuesdays, the Herothon session. I'm going to teach you a very interesting concept on personality type. You can attend this session. So just go ahead. You'll see the link on the screen right now. It is coachval.co/vday. That is Valentine's Day. Go to that link, and once you go there, only till 10 p.m. this offer is valid. Only till 10 p.m. this offer is valid. Go to that link, make the payment, and once the payment is done, you will be redirected to a page which looks like this. And once you come to this page, watch the video. All the instructions are given there. follow the instructions, and once you follow the instructions, login details are given there, and get into the program. And once you get into the program for the live sessions, I'm going to send you a WhatsApp message. I'm going to send you an email. Also, you'll be part of the Telegram group, and you can join that Telegram group. And also, you will be able to join the secret group that we have. So please go ahead, make the decision. And once again, I wish you a happy Valentine's Day. May you have a great year ahead, and may the decision that you make right now transform your destiny. Take care and bye bye.